Hey y'all, I hope I'm in the frame. I have no idea. I don't have my tripod. I don't have anything with me. So I'm at the apartment. We're leaving this afternoon for the Mermaid Cottage. We'll be there for the weekend that I'm staying on. Scott's coming back to work. And then why am I telling you all this? It doesn't matter where I'm at. I wanted to jump on here today and share with you something that you might want to prepare for the new year. What I'm talking about is prayer journaling. I've talked about it a bunch. I get a lot of, okay, hold on one second. Do you want to know what that was all about? Scott's going to be home in about an hour, and I have to corral Coco into the carrier before she gets suspicious that we're fixing to leave. And she's pretty smart, like incredibly smart. So I just shut my door because she hides under the king-size bed, and that's the only place we can't get to her. And now she's trying to get, no, Coco, no. She's trying to get in there. I think the building has settled, so none of our doors will shut properly. So if she pushes hard enough, she's going to get back in there under the bed. Now she's going to be really suspicious. It's a whole thing. A lot of you have been super interested in my heart and soul videos and my prayer journaling videos. And you know what? I have this thing that I can't just come online and just talk randomly. It has to have, well, obviously I can. I'm talking about when I do heart and soul videos. I can't just talk randomly about it because it's too, I feel like it's too important. I put way too much pressure on myself, and I just haven't felt it lately. I just haven't felt like I had anything worthy or important enough to share. But this is important. Is my prayer journaling, and I've continued to do it, and I've shared with y'all that I do art journaling through it, and I've had so much fun doing it. Now I can't, gosh, I've shown you a few times, a page or two. Here's a fun page I did just when I felt like doodling, was this page. That was just a doodle page, okay? So I do whatever I want to, and obviously this was talking about, you know, Christmas time. But another one that I did that was so cool, I mean, I don't want you to see all the stuff I wrote, but what I will show you is, this is ridiculous, y'all, but here's what I can show you without breaking my book. Okay, it says in big letters, "Fear not, for I am with thee." And do y'all see that brown leaf that is on there? Okay. What that is I was at the house, and I was worrying about something or thinking about something or just stressing and thinking, you know, what if? That's what it was. I was doing a big what if thing. Well, I decided to go outside and get some wood for the fire, and my courtyard was full of leaves, but I never noticed them other than they annoy me because I know I'm gonna have to blow the courtyard off. Well, that day I ran out, I got a couple of logs, I came back in, and on my sock, because of course I always wear my socks outside, was this leaf. And as you can see, it's heart-shaped. And I was just like, oh, my leaf. This is a sign from God that he's still there. He's listening to me. He loves me, blah, blah, blah. And you know, when things like that happen to you, they may only matter to you. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if anyone said, what's the big deal about a leaf? But here's the funniest part of it. This happens to me a lot. I thought this was a miraculous leaf, and it felt miraculous to me when I came back in the house. And the following day, when I went back outside on the courtyard, in the courtyard area, all those leaves that had been there for 3 or 4 days were heart-shaped, every one of them. And then I was like, I get it, Lord. You've been here all along. This message was here for me all along. My focus was just on the what ifs and the future and what if this and that. My focus should always have been on you, and probably I would have noticed the leaves were heart-shaped a couple of days ago. So anyway, so I love that I took the leaf, I taped it in my journal, and now when I look back at this prayer journal, I can enjoy it. I mean, I can remember that moment, plus I wrote it down. Here's another thing. We go to this teeny tiny church, like teeny tiny church over there at the beach. And it's, you can see the water from the front. The church has been there since 1903, and it's been many different religions over the years. And we kind of learn the history of it. And it's so interesting. But when the first time I went to the church was with Deanne and Diane when they were visiting. And Scott said, y'all go check it out. I'm not going. He doesn't like to be a big fish in a small pond. He likes to be a small fish in a big pond. So he said, y'all go check it out. I'll stay home. Anyway, when we got there, they sang this song, The Church in the Wildwood. I don't know if y'all have ever heard that song, but it's beautiful. You can Google it. You can YouTube it. Dolly Parton sings it in one of the YouTubes. But come to find out, they sing this church, The Church in the Wildwood, every single Sunday. It's the first song they sing every Sunday. Well, Scott and I have been going there, so one Sunday I took a quick picture of this and blew it up, and I was able to put it in my prayer journal. Number one, because of the beautiful words. Number two, it reminds me of being there with Deanne and Diane, because the three of us walking in that tiny church, we stuck out like a sore thumb. The other thing is, months later, Deanne sent Diane and I a recording. She had recorded it on her TV and had it on her phone somehow. It was Andy Griffith and Barney singing this song on the front porch at Andy's house. I'm telling you, we were dying. But do you see now, because I put this one thing in this book, I will never forget it. And I shared before that I have tons of prayer journals that I was going to get rid of or burn or something, because they're from like 5 years of just so much trauma. So much trauma, and they're sad and they're awful and they're just the same repetitive, please God, please God, please God, over and over. They're sad. I don't want to think back. But this journal, I don't care if my kids see it. I don't care if my parents saw it, like if something happened to me early, or Scott, because it's still got prayers in it, but it's got so many other things in it that are happy. Like, look at this page I did. And I may have already shown y'all this, but this was a page I just did about releasing things, letting go, no more grasping and controlling, but let it go. So I did this page. And see over here, it's all this writing. So point being, everyone's been asking me about this prayer journal. And this particular one I love. I love. Number one, it's got this soft cover. Number two, I've got a pin clip in the back, but I can always take the pin clip off at the end of using this, which will be the end of this year. I'll pull that pin clip off and it'll rip the page, but that's okay because the hot glue comes right off this plastic thing, and I will move that clip to my new, got that at Container Store, and I will move it to my new prayer journal. That's the point of this video. I wanted to show y'all. Oh, so I loved the size. It's 8 by 10. It's big enough, but not, big like a notebook. It's got plenty of room. It's got lines, which I wanted. The only thing I wish it had was white paper, because it's kind of yellowish, but sometimes I use this white gel pen if I want to color something white and not have it be kind of yellow. Does that make sense? Anyway, okay, I wanted this. I've had this for years. Someone gave it to me. It might have been a subscriber. If it was you, tell me. Or it might have been one of my friends. It might have been Diane. Anyway, I loved this one. And I thought, I've had this for a couple of years before I pulled it out and started using it in 2018. So I searched through it and I found the logo, Eccolo, E-C-C-O-L-O. Googled it, did some searching. They had one at Target. And I thought, is it the same one? Because some of them are flexible. This is kind of hardbound, which I want. Anyway, long story short, I found the same notebook at Target. So, and I think this was $7.99 or $9.99. If you want a notebook like this, you must go get it at Target. They have them right now. It's got that same soft with the gold here. Sorry. I think I have a package delivered. And it's got the same everything, the same polka dot front, the same pages, the same, little page holder or marker thing. And I'm going to use this for 2019. So I'm all ready to go. I cannot wait to start it. This has changed my life. This, along with Draw the Circle, has changed my prayer life. It's changed it's just changed so much. So I wanted to share all that with y'all and let you know they had another one at Target, same thing, but it had a black cover and it had tons of gold words like be brave, you know, get to work, those kind of things. If you want that one, that one's nice too. It's the same thing only, and it did have white pages, but I didn't like the cover as much as this one because this one's just, it reminds me of the beach house actually in a way. So that makes me happy, obviously. So that's it for today. I hope to do one more video before Christmas. We're heading to Florida for Christmas and we'll be with Lorelai on her first Christmas. We have so many fun plans. We cannot wait. I'm going to miss my other two kids, but I was with them last year. So, well, we were all together last year. So it all works out. They understand us being there for Lorelai's first Christmas, just like we were there for Luke and Layla's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth Christmas. So that's what we're doing. And then the week before January 1, I'm hoping to do like a whole week of videos. Don't hold me to it. Who knows? But I'm hoping to do a bunch of videos that week preparing for 2019 because I've got so many plans, so many ideas. I'm just so excited. Everything's going to be great. So anyway, that's it. Talk to you later. Bye.